Vintage, flashback, blast from the past. Watkins Glen International again takes center stage for racing this weekend. Only this time you could say classic. The Vintage Grand Prix returns to WGI, and if you like old school racing and cars, this is the place for you. All the festivities start Friday and run through Sunday in Watkins Glen. If you need your racing and throwback auto fix, then look no further. Cars from the early to mid 1900s going to be on hand for this. WGI PR manager Betsy Mayer says this is one you can't miss.
You can ask how they got their car, how long they've had it, whose car it was originally, and learn the history, because the story isn't the competitors, the story is the cars. So it's a very open, welcoming environment with constant race action and just a lot of fun.
All right, you saw that shot of me in there. Later on this week, a special story about WGI president during the Vintage Grand Prix last year. So we're going to have that for you this week. College football, Syracuse receiving some good news. Quarterback Terrell Hunt will not face any further sanctions from the ACC after his heat-of-the-moment punch versus Villanova on Friday night. Hunt was ejected from the game and missed the entire second half versus the Wildcats, the Orange, on a bye week this week before traveling to Central Michigan on September 13th. Well, in 2011, Hornell Football won 3 state titles in a row. It was an era that will likely never be duplicated again in the region. 2013 was a far cry from those days, but the Red Raiders think they're on the right track. Eric Werner returns as head coach for Hornell after taking over the reins from Gene Maston in 2012. The Red Raiders won 51 games straight before going just 1-7 last year. That's the second longest streak in New York State history. Hornell did win their last game last year, heading out on a high note, but something they say they believe can carry them into this year.
Just have a different mentality this year. Like, everyone's more aggressive, just wants to actually get after it this year.
You know, we didn't have a great year last year, so we were very anxious to get back out here for real and start hitting and try to rebuild some of the stuff that we've had some success in the past with.
Okay, to Cooperstown, the Baseball Hall of Fame making history today. That young man, George Christopher, became the 16th millionth visitor today to the Hall. He's just 13 and a Mets fan. That's a good thing. Pretty special honor from the place that showcases the legends of the game. We're already looking forward to next year's class after a solid 2014 campaign. The National Baseball Hall of Fame has been open since 1936, guys, so good stuff.